Hello and welcome to another episode of The Performance Kitchen. Today we have an amazing guest with us who is giving Forrest Gump a run for his money. Young British sprinter, Sophie Papps. Amazing, thanks so much for being with us today.
That's okay.
So I'm staring at an amazing array of food in front of me, much more than I usually have in my own kitchen. So I'm intrigued, what are we making today?
So today we're going to be making chicken curry with kind of everything thrown in, vegetables, the lot.
Love that. Perfect. So where do you want us to start?
We'll probably start by cutting the onion and the pepper.
Okay.
Because then we can get that frying off whilst we cut up the chicken.
Amazing. Let me just go grab us some knives. Perfection. Here you go.
Thanks.
Amazing. Which one would you like me to take?
What do you want to take? The
Oh,
onion
okay.
or the pepper?
I'm going to go for the pepper.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I'm giving you the short straw, but that's absolutely fine. So when would you usually eat this meal?
So this will probably be in the evening. We often train in the morning, and then I'll probably have like a chicken salad or a fish or something like that after training, with some rice or something like that.
So this is
something kind of boring after training.
Okay.
But then something more exciting in the evening.
Are you presently training at the moment for anything in particular?
We're actually in off-season at the minute, so not doing too much. But when I get back training next week, I'll be in training for the London World Champs.
Yep.
So next year in the Olympic Stadium.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so it's nice that it's back in London again. Obviously not the same as the Olympics, but it'll be good for the athletes.
Still being in that environment must be quite exciting, sort of running in the sort of the race of some of the greatest people in the world. Like that's an exciting thing to
it's
do.
the most like amazing track I've been to.
Yeah.
Like, I absolutely love it there. When you walk out, you can't even you can't even explain it. Like it's just crazy. It's amazing, and the British fans that go and like fans that come from all over the world are just amazing.
So what is the biggest stadium that you've run in so far?
That was probably it. I did the anniversary games there this year, so celebrating 4 years since Super Saturday at the Olympics.
Yeah.
So when we walked out to do our relay, the stadium was like almost full.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So it was crazy. The noise was
that atmosphere must be mental.
It was crazy and it was so exciting. So
how would you like these chopped, by the way?
Just like now,
like little,
in bits.
little cubes in bits. Okay, cool. Just loosely done. Amazing.
Yeah.
So have you been doing sprinting for a long time? Has that been something that you've always been into?
Yeah, so I've done it since I was about 7. So I started quite young. My family all did it. My sisters did it. I've trained with like all of my family basically, but I didn't start taking it seriously until I was probably about 16.
Okay.
But it's quite a family thing. You can't really get away from us when we're at the track because there's like 5 of us.
So a long lineage of really strong family athletes.
Yeah, like my grandparents did it when they were younger. My granddad did it when he was in the army. So like,
it's like really no way you could disappoint.
no.
Yeah.
I know.
No
Good job
pressure.
I didn't take up something else, otherwise they would have hated me. But
Yeah, Dad, I want to be an artist. That's amazing. So what was your biggest kind of break?
Well, I went to the Commonwealth Games in 2014. That was probably the biggest thing I'd done, like up until that point. That was amazing because obviously it was in Glasgow, so it was kind of a home crowd. But that was amazing. I really enjoyed that. And that was kind of the first big thing I'd done, the first multi-sport senior thing. So it was really good meeting new people and things like that.
Amazing. So what are we going to do with these vegetables? Are we going to put them on the heat? What are we?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Just start frying them off.
Okay.
On the in a pan.
Okay, perfect. And we're making rice as well with this, aren't we?
Yeah, basmati.
So I've never made rice like this, just boiling it in a pan. So I'm gonna totally take your lead. Are we popping that in now? How long does that take?
We'll put that. I think it normally takes about 10 minutes.
Okay, that's quick.
But we'll pop that in once we get the chicken in.
So all this in first?
Yeah.
Yep. Amazing. At the same time, just all in one pan.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's so easy. Amazing. Do you put any oil in your pan?
Yeah, we've got some rapeseed oil.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, perfect. So we're literally just popping all this in together.
Yeah.
So who taught you this dish?
I actually got it from a recipe book.
Okay.
I'm not the best cook, so So I kind of just take inspiration from everyone else.
Well, you're teaching me something, so this is quite exciting. What is next on the agenda?
Okay, so then we need to cut the chicken.
Okay,
and then
amazing.
just keep an eye on what's going on back there.
Perfect. So when it comes to training, like how important is your nutrition to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's really important. Obviously, we have to recover after training because sometimes we're there from like 9 a.m. until like 2.
Yeah.
So obviously we're there a lot of the day.
Yeah.
So when we get back, it's really important to kind of like refuel, I suppose.
Yeah.
And get the right things in your body so that when, you know, you are resting and trying to recover, you know, you don't really want loads of chocolate in your body, like making you feel like a sugar rush or something like that.
Yeah.
So tend to kind of eat the same boring stuff all the time, but that's why I kind of like using other people's recipes because you can get different new things like every day.
Do you find that your nutrition changes quite a lot when you're traveling somewhere for a race?
Oh yeah, massively.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like what we eat over here, but then like I raced in Poland, and obviously it's completely different over there.
Yeah. So what sort of things would you eat when you were in Poland?
There was a lot of things like sausages and stuff like that, and there was like it was weird. There was like chips for breakfast and stuff like that, because obviously just trying to get as much food out as possible, I suppose. But so you're really careful when you're over here and you're like, oh, I don't want to eat bread and things like that. But then obviously if you go somewhere where the only option is bread, you can't not eat anything.
Carb overload.
Yeah, so it's like a difference between being like, oh, I can't eat this, whereas like you actually have to be like, okay, maybe I won't eat this now.
Yeah.
But if I have to eat it in like
tactical snacking.
Yeah, like if I have to eat bread when I'm in Poland, like I'm going to eat bread because there's nothing else.
Yeah, of course.
But it does change.
Do you find yourself eating a lot more carbs before you start like racing? Do you feel that it gives you a lot more energy, or do you try and eat leaner foods when you're preparing for a race?
So like the night before, I'll probably eat like leaner foods, like more meat, fish kind of based. But I will like kind of always have, every day I'll have like some kind of carb, whether it's with lunch or dinner. But mainly it's probably after training rather than like before.
So what would be like your typical sort of like after training meal? Like what would be your ideal?
Probably like a chicken salad with maybe like a potato or a sweet potato or something like that.
Okay.
But I'm not really that bothered. I like stir fries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But after training, I'm so tired sometimes I'll just like eat anything that's like in the fridge.
Something quick, something easy. So these are actually cooking quite quickly. I don't know what the next step is, but I'm just going to quickly wash my hands from the chicken. Fantastic. So what is the next thing?
Okay, so next we're just going to crumble chicken stock into the pan.
Yep. Perfect. Amazing. This smells so good.
And then just kind of give that
a little whiz around?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And then we'll add the chicken.
What did you say? And the chicken next? Fantastic. Does this need any more oil, or is this as good as it is?
We'll put some water in a minute, so it's okay. All right.
Fantastic. This is so new for me. I love it. I've only ever used sort of like a Lloyd's Grossman and just been like, yeah, I know myself.
Yeah.
To anybody I've ever cooked for.
Okay, so then just add the chicken.
Totally cheating. Okay. Fantastic.
And then give it another
little whiz around?
Yeah.
By all means, take the lead. Yeah, the spatula of joy and happiness. So now what is the next step after here?
Okay, so then we add curry powder and turmeric.
Yep, amazing.
So we need, two
teaspoons? Perfect. I've got that under control. Here we go. This is for you.
Okay.
Amazing. So back to your sprinting. What does the future look like for you at the moment? What are you working towards? Like, what is your goal?
Well, mainly at the minute, I'm just focusing on next year, on 2017 World Champs.
Yeah.
That's kind of the main goal at the minute. Obviously, with the Olympics this year, next year, obviously being back in London is really exciting.
Yeah.
And that's it really. Like, I want to get back in the team, and
like,
that's really what I'm focusing on at the minute.
So get back in part of Team GB.
Yeah.
Amazing, that's so cool. I mean, I feel like it's nice when you see female sprinters like bringing a lot more to the sport as
Yeah.
well, and sort of like raising
Yeah.
awareness for other
Yeah.
women. I think it's really amazing, like for girls such as yourself, getting into sports like that. So.
I mean, like female sprinting, especially in like this country as well, it's like taken off massively.
Okay. Yeah.
So obviously that's really exciting to be part of that as well.
What is next?
Okay, then we just need some flour.
Okay, amazing. That I have right here.
Yeah, and then just some water, and then we'll just throw like the tomatoes and the beans in, and then it's like
and it's pretty much done.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to leave this with you. How much water do we need to put into the pan?
I just tend to gauge it on kind of enough just to kind of cover the chicken.
So do you use the rice to the flour to pad out and thicken the sauce?
Yeah, it just thickens it out of it. Otherwise it's basically just like stock and water and chicken.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, then we just need water and then just throw some tomatoes in.
Just as whole, just right in there. Love that.
I mean, we can cut them in half, but...
No, exactly how you do it. This is perfect. Okay, in the pan. Perfect. So what is the next thing that we're putting in? We've just added the water to the pan, so that's simmering away nicely.
Yep. And then just going to add some green beans.
Fantastic.
I tend to just throw anything in that I've got in the fridge.
Yeah.
Especially veg, because then you can just like hide anything in there.
That's very true.
Like, I'm not really that keen on spinach, but I put spinach in a lot of my food because you can just kind of, it just wilts down to nothing, you can't even taste it.
Yeah, and it's always nice to have like a good bit of protein as well, and all your nutrients in one bash.
Yeah, and then you don't need to like boil anything other than the rice. So.
Yeah, totally true. So what is your like staple food in your fridge? Like what's your like go-to food?
Probably chicken and broccoli.
Okay.
It's just so easy. You can like cook broccoli in like 5 minutes. Like especially like a lot of things that I do are things that you can kind of do quick.
Yeah. Is that to be efficient? So you're just out the door, or is that just force of habit?
I think it's just force of habit. Just like if you've been at the track kind of like 9 until 2, you've obviously been there for a long time and you're training, and then like you're tired.
Yeah.
So whenever I get home, a lot of the time I'm probably tired and like just want to kind of eat whatever's there.
Yeah. What are your sort of training hours? Do you train a lot during the week?
Yeah, so we train like 5 or 6 times in the week. So we'll train kind of 9:30 until we're done basically.
Till you're collapsed on the floor.
Yeah, like
outrun,
sometimes like,
can do no more.
Literally until we're finished.
That's a good work ethic. I like it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so we've got that going. What about the rice? Do we need to put the rice on?
Yeah, so if we put the rice on, then just let that simmer until the water's kind of a bit more dissolved.
Okay.
And then squeeze some lemon in it, and then it's done.
What are we doing with broccoli?
Oh, we can shove that in as well.
Oh, I love that. Okay,
Yeah.
so that wasn't actually going to be part of the recipe. We're going to
Yeah, I just forgot, but...
Oh, brilliant. I love that. Let's just throw it all in. The more, the merrier.
Yeah, just to shove like any veg in, really.
Okay, perfect. And how long does this kind of take?
So it'll probably kind of could simmer for 20 minutes, but obviously if you turn it up higher, you can just get the water to dissolve quicker.
Okay.
It's basically until the water's kind of gone to make it more like a thick kind of coating, I suppose, rather than like a watery pool of chicken curry.
Pool of joy.
Yeah.
I love that. So we've just added the broccoli to the curry as well.
Yep.
And we are about to drain the rice.
Yep. Yeah, and then we can just serve it up.
And then it's all ready to go.
Yep.
That was so quick and so easy. It smells amazing, by the way.
Thanks.
I'm really excited to try this. This is the first curry I've ever made by myself.
Oh God, I hope it's nice. I don't want to let you down now.
No, you're not going to let me down. It looks amazing. It looks so good.
Okay.
And it smells delicious.
How much rice do you like? Do you like a lot of rice?
No, this looks like a good amount of rice to me. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
I always like to go back for seconds.
Oh, nice, me too.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's go in for the same. Let's pop that down here. This looks incredible. I don't know if you guys can see that, but look at all that color. This looks amazing. Like all of the juices have totally infused into all of the vegetables and those spices.
Yes, you can just cook like all your veg in there, and then it kind of reduces the washing up as well.
Okay.
So
easy wash,
yeah,
easy meal. This is kind of an ideal. Good one if you're kind of like on the go, and I
Yeah.
guess you can always store it as well, which is
Yeah, so you can make loads and just put it in the fridge and keep it for like the next day, or like sometimes I freeze it so that I can get it out like the next week when I can't be bothered to cook.
Well, I'm like dying to try some.
Yeah.
I mean, so do we put a little, what are we doing with the lemon? Does
Yeah,
that go
so
over the
just
whole
squeeze
thing?
a little bit of lemon on there. Obviously, like if you didn't like lemon, that's fine, but just squeeze a little lemon and then
Okay.
dig in.
Okay. I'm definitely dying to dig in. This looks incredible and it smells delicious.
Thanks. I hope
Yeah.
it tastes nice.
Oh my gosh, I have no doubt it will. Okay.
Nice.
This is really delicious.
Thanks.
Amazing. I'm gonna go in for another one. This was really yum. This is so good. Oh, okay, or not. Right. Thank you so much for being with us today. I can't go with you right now. Thanks so much for coming in today. You've been amazing and like teaching us how to make one of your staple dishes. This is delicious.
No, thanks for having me.
You've been an incredible guest.
Thanks.
Everybody, you must check out Sophie Papps. She's incredible and follow her journey.